He was once £100 million in value, but now could Evan Ferguson be on his way to the Scottish Premiership? We'll come back to Fog Football. It's kind of that big, it needs its own video, but he is linked with a move to Celtic Park. Now, obviously, Evan Ferguson, Irish international, started his career at Bohemians. And listen to this, he actually made his debut, right? It wasn't a friendly, but it was against Chelsea on the 11th of July 2019, so about 6 years ago, aged just 14. It made him the club's youngest ever player at senior level. His competitive debut then came a few months later at the Ryan McBride Brandywell Stadium, and then his first goals at senior level came in January of 2020. So I tell you what, man, right? That tells you that there is a special talent there. The fact he made his debut at 14, right? Then he went on to sign for Brighton's academy. And then, of course, what did he do? He went on to get a load of games for Brighton. Played one game for them in the 2021-22 campaign. National Cup, two appearances in there. And he made four appearances in the 2021-22 campaign. Then moving into 2022-23 campaign, he made 25 appearances and 10 goals. Into the 2023-24 campaign, 36 appearances and 6 goals. But during the 2023-24 campaign, this is when he went under a 33 game goalless streak, which then ended last October. But in terms of last season, right, he played 13 games for Brighton, 8 games for West Ham. Add them together, gets you 21. He scored 1 goal. So he went on a 33 game goalless streak. Then he scored 1 goal in 21. So in 54 games, Evan Ferguson's got 1 goal. One freaking goal. Is that no insane that he's got 1 goal in 54 games? I mean, to think that this kid was once played at or valued, sorry, £100 million. He's now down to £25 million. That's according to Transfer Market. Now the question is, how are Celtic going to afford him? Now, fun fact about Evan Ferguson: his dad's actually called Barry, but it's not the it's not the only Barry Ferguson that matters. Absolutely. Now, in terms of Celtic, how much would they be willing to pay for Evan Ferguson? Well, I mean, how are they going to snap him up if his value is 25 million, right? He was once valued over 100 million. Obviously, that price is Celtic out, but I think a loan move could potentially happen here. Honestly, I think that could happen. Now, Shay Given said, and I quote, "Better not tell Adam that. Evan just needs to find a home. If I'm being honest, be it here or somewhere else, he needs somewhere to say, you're my player." He went to West Ham for Graham Potter, and you thought that was perfect fit because Graham had it in him at Brighton, but then he didn't play so much at West Ham either. Antonio and someone else was injured, yet they played Jarrett Bowen and Mohamed Kudus, not Ferguson. What happens next for Evan? I think he just needs to go, be it alone for a season or some club buys him and you build the team around him. I think he's a top player, I really do. I did some Malaysian TV recently with Bobby Samora, and he goes into Brighton once a week and coaches the strikers. Bobby said Evan was the best finisher at the club, maybe because he burst onto the scene. Everyone's been expecting so much more. But again, with young players, you need to have a bit of time. I just feel he's ready now to burst onto the scene for a full season with somebody. For us, with Ireland, it would be great too. Don't know if the finances would be to buy him, but you said for a loan for the season would be perfect. But I'm not the financial power at Celtic or Newcastle, so I don't know. End of quote. So, yeah, that is obviously the conundrum. How would Celtic get him? For me, it would be a loan. Would it be a good loan? I mean, let's be honest, folks. It's 1 goal in this last 54 games. Now, would Evan Ferguson turn it around, right, and bang in goals in the Scottish Premiership? There's more chance of him doing it in the Scottish Premiership than doing it in the Premier League because our league is worse than the Premier League. Aye, no points for being obvious there, right? But is it a no-brainer for Celtic? He's Irish, he's young, one's touted as a wonder kid. Obviously, the last couple of seasons have kind of derailed that a wee bit, but he still is only 20. We're not talking about a guy that's like 25, 26. We're talking about a guy that's 20. He'll be 21 in October. Um, he's a big guy, man. He's 6 foot. He's a bit powerful. He just needs the right manager to probably just turn his career around. But by no means, I mean, it's not like he's went for playing for Brighton and scoring goals for Brighton to loans to League Two. He was on loan at West Ham last season. Made it. I mean, 21 appearances, 1 goal. It's shocker, only like when you think of it like that. Now, in terms of Ireland, he's played 22 games and got 5 caps. So yeah, for him, man, it would be a good move going to Celtic. Would it be a good move for Celtic? I don't know. I'm no convinced. No convinced, man, because 1 goal in 54, that could go tits up real fast.